So we just await the arrival of the teams here in what is a crucial game. It appears to be a fairly safe place that they find themselves in. Very probably avoiding defeat will be sufficient to progress in the competition, and that is reflected in an air of optimism, indeed confidence swirling all over the place here. The mood is very, very good. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Barcelona looking to finish the job here, and to do so with appropriate style, Jim.
Well, when you consider, Peter, how hard they've worked to be on the threshold of the next phase, they ought to be thoroughly focused and determined to wrap it up now. If their attitude and application remains as it's been through the group, then they should be fine. But if they suffer a moment's hesitation or doubt, as we've seen in the past, it could prove very costly.
We have already started here. It really wasn't very much in that, far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He'll have a dip! Yes! Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Eto! Just a whisker away. Teller. That's a throw. Mario back into the middle, gets it, and now what? And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Laid back in, crosses in a low one, and that's out of reach. Ronaldo. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Shakes the shoots! That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Triol. It's got through to him. He's got away. Messi! He's done very well to get to that. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. Breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action has already resumed here.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back. That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
It's a promising ball. Romario! Talk about singling someone out.
Well, as a presence, Peter, he's the important link, so he attracts most attention.
Messi. The shot's on! There's a goal! They are right back in business. He was urged to shoot, and and he duly delivered.
Well, the penalty box usually is the place where you get least time on the ball, and yet they were able to exchange passes before an unchecked finish, and I mean, to be honest with you, that should open up an inquest.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Ronaldinho, deftly done. Boots it to safety.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rapidly approaching the end. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Knocks it away. Cuts it out. Teller. Ronaldinho. Ball through needs to be good here. Romario! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do.